Have you ever wondered how power is divided in a country to prevent tyranny? It's a delicate balance, like a group of friends trying to run a club. They need rules, someone to write them, someone to enforce them, and someone to ensure they're followed. This is the essence of the separation of powers, a concept that has its roots in ancient Greece and continues to be a cornerstone of modern democracy. The idea of the separation of powers began with ancient Greek philosophers like Plato and Aristotle, who argued that the happiness of citizens depended on power being divided into three parts: the legislative, the executive, and the judicial. The legislative power makes the laws, the executive power enforces them, and the judicial power ensures they're followed. This concept was further developed by French philosopher Montesquieu in his work The Spirit of the Laws, where he emphasized the importance of the separation of powers to prevent the abuse of power. Montesquieu proposed that power should be divided amongst three branches, similar to the ancient Greek philosopher's suggestion. The separation of powers was first adopted in America in 1774, while France pioneered its application in Europe with the Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen in 1789. In Greece, although the full form of the separation of powers was not present in the initial constitutions, traces of power division can be discerned. The Constitution of 1844 marked a milestone for its full adoption, and subsequent constitutions explicitly secured it. Nowadays, the state power manifests in three different functions: legislative, executive, and judicial. The separation of powers prevents the concentration of power in one body and prevents arbitrary actions. While it's not an absolute principle, as overlaps of competencies exist, the separation of powers remains a foundational concept in modern Western democracy. It ensures the protection of citizens' rights, prevents the abuse of power, and maintains a balance among different interests in society. The judicial power plays a vital role in this system, checking the legislative and executive powers. It has the power to nullify laws that conflict with the Constitution and to check the government if it does not correctly enforce the laws. A significant tool of the judicial power is the judicial review of constitutionality, ensuring the compliance of laws with the Constitution. In conclusion, the separation of powers originating from ancient Greek philosophy has proven to be a fundamental principle in modern democracy. It ensures a fair distribution of power, preventing tyranny and safeguarding citizens' rights. The legislative power makes the laws, the executive power enforces them, and the judicial power ensures they're adhered to, creating a system of checks and balances that maintains order and justice in society.